The 7 deadly sins, or the cardinal sins, is a classification of vices within Christian teachings. Though they are not mentioned in the Bible directly, the sins are often thought to be abuses of natural abilities or passions. But that's not why you're here. You're here because these immoral sins have unintentionally inspired great art for thousands of years. Let's take time to explore how some of the 7 deadly sins have embedded themselves in Giveons Take Time. To keep it short, because I have an Understanding Giveon video releasing early next month, Take Time is a love story that takes its time going through Giveon's troubled relationship, but under the surface, it appears to be more. Starting with the beach, in verse 2, Giveon says,
Your mama warned you about 562. Tell you the truth, she ain't lying to you. Baby, you said you ain't scared. Oh girl, I love how you care.
Though elegantly sung, this was the first sign of the cardinal sins. Can you guess which one it is? To me, this verse embodies pride. His girl's mom warns her about people from 562. Giveon even assures her she is right, but his girl proceeds to go forth with it anyway, telling him she's not scared and proceeds to mess with him regardless. Now, I won't lie, I can easily look at this verse and think her mom was warning her about the 562 area, possibly hinting at her safety or the fact that there's a 1 in 30% chance of you being a victim of some type of crime in the area. But given the fact that Long Beach is just as dangerous as its surrounding areas, with Inglewood being 20 miles away, I'm going with the former. Next, there's favorite mistake. This one is self-explanatory. In the song, Giveon toys with the idea of stepping out on his partner. He's fully aware of what he's done, but doesn't turn down the opportunity due to lust. Throughout the song, he continues to acknowledge what he's doing is wrong, but refuses to control himself, admitted that this is his favorite mistake. Now, with this one, we could leave it here. But after reading and watching some of his interviews about his insecurities while making Take Time, and his previous lyrics in the interlude of the album, I'd like to add that this could easily be envy. Hear me out. In the interlude, Giveon is having a conversation with a significant other on the phone. If you pay attention to his tone, we can tell he's upset, but he doesn't want to admit that. He even doubles down, telling her he's not upset, and he keeps asking her how long she'll be out. Think about him on the phone, at home, waiting and clocking her every move. Then, in the next song, he finally goes out alone and cheats on her. I don't know, I feel like he resented the fact that she was out and what she could have been doing while out, and those festering thoughts, plus the fact that he didn't directly say anything about it to her, opened the door in his mind to do what he believed she could have been doing to him. Envy works like that sometimes, but let me know if I'm tripping down below. Next, there's This Ain't Love. In this track, they discover they're looking for two different things. In his girl's eyes, she's just looking for love, and I guess we could say Giveon's attention. I don't blame her for this, to be honest. I mean, he did cheat on her. But in Giveon's eyes, he's working hard trying to advance his musical career, while his girl is trying to reap the benefits of that advancement, at least in his eyes. These two thoughts of one another lead me to the final 2 deadly sins I could find attached to this album: slothful and greed. Slothful, more so on Giveon's behalf. In verse 2 he says, if we feel the same, it ain't nothing wrong. You don't need the pain, let's just keep it fun. Giveon and his girl both know at this point the love is lost, but they keep trying. I say this is slothful because instead of breaking up with his ex, he willingly allows the relationship to keep going, knowing there's a possibility she's using him for his potential benefits. This also leads me to look at his girl for the final sin: greed. In the same song, Giveon repeatedly brings up his ex wanting material things, Saint Laurent, Gucci bags. Giveon's basically promising these things to her as a means to keep her happy, acknowledging this isn't love in the chorus. Giveon acknowledges that she could possibly be being manipulative, saying she loves him when she doesn't mean it. I'm not saying she was being greeted throughout the entire album, but in this song, greed is clearly a reoccurring claim. But luckily in the final song, they both show maturity and display the opposite of the 7 deadly sins, the heavenly virtues. In Bandage, Giveon and his girl are both being the most honest they've been throughout the entire album. They both reflect on their past relationship, acknowledging some of their past mistakes. They're more patient, kind, diligent, and with the voicemail we can see there is hope left within the relationship. I think that's a cool way to end this emotional roller coaster. But there you have it. This is how I believe the immoral sins and the heavenly virtues have unintentionally inspired great art in the mid-2000s. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And keep your eyes open for my Giveon video dropping in January. There's going to be a giveaway with it where you have the chance to win the Take Time album. Peace. And if you like content like this, you guys should check out Hummingbird.mag on Instagram. I'll put it in the description below. They're on the rise and they make a lot of content similar to this. Peace.